Let me share my screen. I'm going to share the entire. Please confirm if my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me start by, before we upload files on Wikimedia Commons, we need an account. We need to create a Wikimedia account. And I believe that since we've participated still in other projects such as Wikipedia and Wikidata, we already have accounts. But in case someone doesn't have an account, there are two guides. One is going to be for guide for creating an account. Also, there is a guide for uploading. So whatever we are discussing today, there is going to be a guide that will be shared later on after the presentation, or I will go through the guide. So for creating an account on Wikimedia Commons, there are two ways. You can either use the existing one that you already have for other projects, such as Wikipedia and Wikidata, Wikisource, Wiktionary, any other project, and you log in using that particular account. But if you don't have, then still you will go and search for a link called, you can go on Google and search for Wikimedia Commons. So it is going to bring for you the different links, but the one you want to look out for is the one called commons.wikimedia.org. So this is going to be your page that you'll be looking for. Let me log out. Yeah, so this is the page you'll be looking out for. So by default, it will be showing you, say, two buttons here, create account and login. If you have an account, then you'll be logging in. You'll be entering your password. And still you can check the box if you want it to keep you logged in for a while. Yeah, so that's how it will be appearing. Then still maybe to guide us more about account creation is still you click their guides or arrows that will be guiding you through this creation process. So click on create account. You'll have some guides here. You have to enter the username. It can be your real name or it might not be your real name. As you can see, my username is different. So still, if you have an account, so it will guide you, enter the captcha here. Then if you successfully created it, then you will click on login. So you sign in. Then in case you've forgotten, particularly your account, say here, then you can click on there's always a link below. It's a forgot password. You can click on that. Then it will bring for you this particular interface for resetting a password. You'll enter your username and also enter the email address that you used to create your account. So maybe when you're creating usernames, please, they are case sensitive. So meaning if you put a small letter, if you put a capital letter, or you put space in between there, so you have to ensure that whatever username you create is consistent. It has to be throughout, it's what you're going to use. But later on, in case you want to change your username, maybe due to security reasons or something, still there is a provision you can request for changing of your username. Yeah, so to confirm that you've logged in, there is always that arrow where the arrow is pointing. Your username is always going to be indicated there. So that's when you know that you're logged into Wikimedia Commons. And still, for more tutorials, there is a playlist. You can always click this, whichever is underlined within in here is always a link. So when you click on it, the slides will be shared. So still, they will take you to a folder if you want to learn more. So contributing to Commons in depth. So captioning and describing images. Also, there is a video for converting videos in case we are going to be going through just bit by bit or roughly through this. So the detailed description of whatever we are going to get here is going to be within this link or this playlist on YouTube that you can get. So that is basically the account creation guide. Then we are going to check this upload. We are going to go through it real quick. So today's session is session 2. Yesterday we had the introduction, the understanding the ecosystem. And today we are learning how to upload files and some of the guidelines or the things that we need to consider when we are uploading our files on Wikimedia Commons. So today we are going to learn preparing media files for upload. You've captured your images using your phone or using your camera, and you've downloaded them from a site of maybe public domain or something. So you want to upload them. How do you perhaps prepare them? We're going to learn more about licensing and say copyright. Also, we're going to look into metadata, what file formats are accepted on Wikimedia Commons. Then also some of the tools that we use to upload, then also what can be uploaded, and so much more. So we have an image that you're seeing on your screen. This one is Betty Camille. The name is coming from even the file name itself. So when you read the file name, you already know that this person is called Betty Camille. So down here, you see there's Betty Camille 001 by Samantha Will. Then the license is there. Then via Wikimedia Commons. So this is the attribution. So someone is saying the image is called Betty Camille 001. That is a series. That means perhaps he uploaded a batch images, uploaded lots of images. So that's why we see like a series of 001. So the person who captured that image is user Samantha Will and uploaded that image, and the license we are seeing, and this image can be found on Wikimedia Commons. So this is the attribution that is always required when you're using someone's image anywhere. So let us break down this image. So when you look at this image, we have bits that you're seeing. So we have one here. Let me enable this highlighter. Use this box. So we see that here we have the summary. So it's telling someone that this is my own work. That is the source. So who captured this image? This person is Samantha Will. So he's the author of this particular image. Then also we are seeing that there is a license here. What is the copyright related to this image? What are the limitations relating to this particular image? So it is licensing. So you're seeing the license is telling you that you can share, remix, can copy, distribute, or transmit that image, can remix. That is, you can adapt the work, maybe make it black and white, and or crop out some people, maybe, or some part of the building that you're interested in, or traffic light, or something that really you want to. Then, of course, attribution. You need to give attribution wherever you use this particular image. And also, there is share alike. So that means if you reform, transform, and build upon, you must distribute this image or file or whatever you've picked from Commons under the same license. So the one you found there is the one you're supposed to use. That is the first bit of the previous image. Then on the right here, we have what we call metadata. We're going to see more about it. So literally this metadata includes various things that who captured this image, what device did they use, are their location coordinates, so we see here that we have some details of the camera that was used to capture this photo. Then also we are seeing that there is an author. This one, some of the settings can be directly set within the camera, within the manual settings. So some photographers add those copyrights by default. Then also we are seeing the date and the time when this image was taken. Then of course the height of the image, these are the sizes. Also we can see them there. Then also here we see that this person used a software called Adobe Photoshop, specifically version 26.6 on a Windows machine. So that is the software that is used. So meaning you're allowed to edit your images and also upload them. Yeah, so also there is a file change date. So you see that up here, there is date and time when this metadata was generated. And also you're seeing that down here, file change and date and time. So metadata keeps tracking. Yes, you captured it, and then you modified, say, something on this image. So it is also captured within the metadata. So also EXIF or XIF version is also 2.3. So all these are added automatically by the device that you're using, whether it is a camera or whether it is a phone. So we are seeing that down here, we are seeing that there is categories. So it's always good practice to categorize your images so that people can easily find it. So we are seeing that this image was captured during the Art and Feminism 2025 in Uganda. That is when this image, we are seeing the licenses here, and we are seeing that the person published, it is self-published work. So they published their own work. Then also there is another category. We have hidden categories, and also these are other main categories. So uploaded with Patipan. So Patipan is a tool still I'm going to talk about within this session. So it is a batch upload or mass upload tool. Yeah, so still, if you want to get this image, you can click on this particular link, Betcamia 001. So this is a link that you can click on. Yeah, so if you click on it, this is going to give you this particular link here. Then just going to open within a new page. So you see that it is on Wikimedia Commons, and the details are seeing they're here. Also, you can expand the metadata to show other lots and lots of things. So we shall come back to this. Yeah, then we are going to go to, we are going to go to preparing media files. So you have these images and you want to upload them on Wikimedia Commons. So you've been to different places, you've visited maybe the capital city, maybe you've gone to the countryside, maybe you've visited a certain site. So you have these images on your phone or within your camera. So I recommend that usually group these images, say perhaps based on locations, theme, some item, say building, person, and all that. So it is always, or maybe even the event where you captured those images. It is really very important. It becomes a little bit easier to select, that I have maybe 200 images that I'm going to upload. So that one helps you to know that maybe I need this much data averagely. So you can plan. Or even when you're going to upload, so say batch uploading, it also helps you know that now I'm uploading these images, they're going under this particular theme. But it is optional. If you can say, let me select this image, because you can take them on different dates, day 1, day 2, day 3. So it is still up to you, but it is just like a recommendation to save little bits of time. Then most importantly, we're on point number 2, choose quality over quantity. So sometimes we participate in these campaigns, and we want to be the ones to upload the most number of images. So that one I said that still, even though you have 200 images, maybe you're taking an image, maybe a car is moving, or you're in the bus, batch photos, and you take them. You're just maybe on a motorcycle, within a vehicle, on a train, something, and you take lots of images. So please always choose a higher quality, higher resolution. Remove those images that are blurry. They shouldn't be uploaded to Commons. So you can always remove them, sort out the nice ones that are going to come to Wikimedia Commons. Then also, you need to know that, am I uploading videos? Am I uploading maybe photos under what format? Photographers can use, say, they set the settings to RAW, call it RAW, where for it you need much detail or much metadata or higher pixels and resolutions for those images. So you find that some file types are not accepted. You have to first convert them to the file formats that we are going to see that are accepted on Wikimedia Commons. So you might do a bit of conversion. Say if you have videos, you're going to convert them to a certain format that is acceptable on Wikimedia Commons. And also, sometimes you need to rename your images. If you've taken, say, portraits of a certain person, a celebrity, or maybe a building, you can choose to rename all those images at once. So that is also you can do it, but still you can do the same on Wikimedia Commons. Then also we are saying that you need to know that I took these images. Did I borrow someone's camera? Did I use my own camera? No. So there is always going to be mixed metadata. So you've borrowed someone's camera who already has settings. You come to say brand photography, and the cameras I use I've already added in the copyright information, and you come and take. You're the one who has captured that image, but the metadata within the is it's not yours. So literally when you upload that image, the metadata will show you that the image is not yours because we are looking at the copyright information within the metadata of that image. So sometimes you'll find that missing metadata is also there. We are going to see how it happens. And sometimes you can get someone's images, and there are tools that edit metadata so that maybe you make the image appear to be yours and you manipulate it. So that maybe you remove the copyright information, or sometimes you might want to remove the location within that particular image. Yeah. Then also you need to confirm that what licenses am I going to use to upload to this. So that means if you're within a certain photography competition, you need to confirm what license is needed. Is it CC by SA 4.0? So if they want that license and you're putting it maybe under CC 0, they're likely say to disqualify that image. Yeah, some tools, they depend even on the quality. If they say that there's always a conversation between if it is maybe below 2 megapixels or 2 MBs size, or the quality of the image that is technical for photographers and all that. So you'll find that it is automatically rejected by, say, the tool. We use a certain tool such as montage. It has settings where you can discard images of a certain quality. So also license, you need to know, verify the license. It is very, very important. Even if you're downloading images from public domain sites, verify the license that you're using, or that that particular image was uploaded in. So even you might find that we're on item number 7, that is, you might need to crop out some images or some file. So for example, you're taking an image of someone, then maybe there is a vehicle at the end, it was good passing through, then you captured it, or maybe there is a tree, or you need to make it follow the compositions, leading lines, maybe a rule of thirds, like to crop out only that. So still before upload, I recommend that you do that. That is part of preparing the images. Then number 8, that is, you need to check for ethical values. That is ethical photography. So before uploading these images, you have to first look at safety. Does this image contain children? Yes, you're taking an image of Brian, but there is someone at the back, and that person says a child. So that is important. Say maybe you've gone to document, those who do documentary photography, you'll find that maybe you've gone to, say, a refugee camp and you're taking these images, or maybe you're going to a hospital and you're capturing these images, sensitive, safe places. And so you need to know that, what am I trying to portray in this image? If you upload the face of that child, it is going to stay there forever. Internet does not forget. Even though you choose to delete it, maybe there are certain tools that had copied, someone had screenshotted that image, had downloaded it. So maybe someone used it in a book. That face is going to be there. It is going to affect that person forever. You don't know when the image is going to come up. Stereotypes, look at the long-term impact, and also first ask yourself, did I seek consent from this person before uploading this particular image? We just go in a place and we start taking images of people even when they have not given us consent. So that is, you might take an image, you find that your person you've uploaded and someone knows where that person is. Maybe you can trust the person if the camera has metadata of location. Someone can know, oh, you took this image from maybe this place or this university, so this person is studying from there. And someone can follow what you have there on the image and go and maybe harm that person, and also whatever. We don't know what someone can use to do. Yeah, then of course, number 9, you also have to know that you're choosing a license that you want to use. Sometimes if you're not in a photography competition, you might say, okay, I want to use CC0, so that even though someone doesn't attribute me, I don't mind. But there is also that you need to share it under the same license. And also, you can, as long as you attribute me, whether I use the same license or not, I don't mind. So there is also that. Then also, as part of preparing, we might at times borrow someone's phone or someone's camera, and we use, say, this one usually happens, say, at events. Maybe you're taking images and someone says, I really have a cool photo of you. How can I share it? So don't share those images via social media. So because for privacy purposes, social media, say Facebook, maybe even chatting apps like WhatsApp, they usually scrap off that metadata to protect the privacy of people. So the moment you upload it on Facebook and you download it again, then you'll find Facebook has already scrapped off that metadata. So that means when you upload it on Commons, they're going to say that this image does not belong to you, watch yours. We don't have metadata. So perhaps you downloaded it from a certain site. So for the images to upload on Commons, please don't share them via WhatsApp. Or maybe, I don't know whether Telegram deletes the metadata, but at least for WhatsApp, we have those instances where it deletes the images. I mean, deletes the metadata from the images. So if you want to share, say, these emails, files, you can put them on the computer via Flash. Some devices, they support OTG, they have those extensions. That's where you can connect the Flash directly onto the phone. Or even you can transfer the images from the phone onto the computer and share them via Flash, or even you can put the images on, you upload them on Google Drive, so that, or for Google Photos or albums and all that, so that you'll be able to share. They are always shared albums. Someone can just go and download them, and they retain their metadata. Then also 11, you need to know that most of the photography campaigns, or even campaigns that we run, they usually have specific categories. They say that now, like for Wiki Loves Africa, is going to tell you that images from Wiki Loves Africa 2026. So that one is helpful for tracking and also putting all the images into one place for maybe processing, knowing the counter numbers and all that. So there are always categories. You might find that people are uploading images. You put them under the category for images from Wiki Loves Africa 2026. So there is videos from Wiki Loves Africa 2026. There is also audios from Wiki Loves Africa. So that is where they track the audios that you're going to be uploading these images in. Then also another thing is there are also photo essays and all that. So we're going to see more about categories. So what can we upload on Wikimedia Commons? So original work. So this is the work that you've captured. You go and capture your image of a building, a person, maybe a waterfall, maybe a national park, an animal, and all that. So this image, you can upload it. But we're going to see that also, as we discussed in the previous session, we did about that even though you've taken this image, after uploading it on Wikimedia Commons, then the administrators, the page, maybe viewers, people can say that, no, this image is violating the copyright law, say, of maybe Rwanda. So if you can take that place, Kigali Convention Center, so you'll find that your images are going to be deleted. You're the one who has uploaded those images. They're violating the copyright law of Rwanda. So they're going to be deleted even though they're yours. So that is how strict it is to upload, say, images on Wikimedia Commons. So you need to know that. So if they happen to be deleted, please know that it is done in good faith. So we want to keep files there anyone can use without any limitation. Then secondly, public domain. I hinted about this yesterday, where probably the qualifying for the public domain varies from country. That's why I say that some copyright law says that for works to be in the public domain, maybe the author can choose to put it there, or someone can say, if you've done your artwork, published a book, maybe taken an image, created a video or something, then you can say that from the date of or when the person passes on or one dies, so they count, say, 50 years after someone's death, then that image qualifies to be within the public domain. So anyone can use it to do whatever they want to do with it. So if it is multiple works, someone has passed on, but author 1 has passed on, but we have author 2, even though we have author 10. Author 10 is still, say, alive. So that means the copyright is still existing until the last author passes on. Then it can be 50, it can be 70 years. Sometimes it can be revised, and still that is the copyright work. So meaning you can go on public domain. Some universities or other learning institutions, they upload these images and say on their websites. And you can go and download those images and upload, but as long as they are under a free license. So that one brings us to point number 3. So licensed works also. There is a site called Flickr. You can go and say download those images, and also the tool we use to upload on Media Commons has those options. As long as they are under a free license, you can import those images from Flickr and bring them into Wikimedia Commons. Yeah, so there's that provision. So that was about the work. Then to narrow down, what can you upload? Literally, you can upload people, images of people, portraits, and all events. You can upload images of buildings, animals, landscapes, events, cultural heritage, documentaries, say, tutorials, and all that. So literally, I can say that almost everything can be uploaded. We are going to break it down more. So you can see that you can upload these as long as you're going to see the next slide is showing what shouldn't be uploaded. So even you can upload sounds. So we can upload pronunciations. Say in a certain language, you go to Wikidata, pronunciation audio, and people learn more about your language, or maybe there's say that audio version. So Wikipedia, you can maybe read articles and do all that. Then also maybe, yeah, podcasts, tutorials, and maybe something like that. Still you can upload. So even you can go and record the sound of, say, traffic jam, and maybe you upload it, say, there, or different narration. Someone is narrating maybe a story and something like that. So maybe like audiobooks. So even sound effects, then music. Of course, you're not supposed to go and download music that is copyrighted, say, by a certain record label and put it here. There are people, producers, who produce those beats, who produce sound effects. And these sound effects, people say that, look at my work. They just choose to share that image. Others put them on YouTube, others put them on Wikimedia Commons to use during, say, our conferences and maybe certain presentations, so that they don't pay high fees or do copyright. So then also can upload say slides. These ones you're going to see more about slides, not exactly this format. Then there's also magazines, there is guides, manuals, books, recipe books, and also those, as long as you're the ones who created those particular images, documents. Then also we are looking at files. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so files that should not be uploaded. So copyrighted media. So you look at movies. So someone, producers, directors went and created their movie, and you come download an episode and put it on Wikimedia Commons, it will be deleted. It might take even a day, it might take a year, it might take 5 years, but at a single point when someone lands on it, we'll nominate it for deletion, and if then you will lose it. So TV shows, also video games, these are properties for people, these people who created the games, their designs, the interfaces, and all that. They're the ones who created, so they own copyright to the base. So you might go and say, let me perhaps record a video game when I'm playing. So I uploaded this video. So you'll find that you're violating copyright. So even some organizations don't want you to take images of screenshots of their logos and all that. So you'll find that they are deleted. Then also that pushes us to number 2. Don't just go on Google and search, say, for an image of, maybe you're writing an article about a certain lady, maybe in governance, in science, engineering, maybe in arts and all that. Hey, but there is an image on Google. Then you just go and download that image and upload it on Wikimedia Commons. You'll violate copyright. So that image is likely to be deleted. Yeah, but sometimes you can use Google to search for images in the public domain. So if you find them there, then you can still download those images, keep the references where you've gotten those images, because they will need you to show where the source of those images from the public domain. So don't just go screenshot images, anything. So If you see that image, first go on Commons, search if it is there, well and good, add it in the Wikipedia article, add it on Wikidata, add it in Wikisource and other places where you need. But if it is not there, please don't download those images and upload them. Yeah, so point 3 is social media images. You might say, I want to upload an image of myself. And you say, but I uploaded a nice image maybe last year in, say, maybe in December or November. Let me go download that image. Then I upload it on Wikimedia Commons. It has already scrapped off the metadata. So if you come and upload it, even though you're the one in the image, the metadata has already been scrapped off. So that image cannot verify that you're the owner of that image. So it is also likely to be deleted. Then also point number 4, images, videos with logos and watermarks. Sometimes photographers, they want to show the copyright to their work, or they want to showcase their work. We usually see this on social media platforms, Instagram, maybe say X, Facebook. They usually put a watermark, no matter how faint it is. Others make it black, others white, others make it like transparent in there. But if it has a watermark, really you've not donated, let me say donated, you've not given these images to people to use it, because they will attribute you that you're the one who captured this photo. So put it there, they will have to put your license. If they don't put the attribution there, then you'll say they have violated. Again, they will delete that. So even within videos. So sometimes we use these free tools and they add in watermarks in there. Maybe if you're using, say, a free version, if you cannot crop out that that logo or watermark that is put in by softwares or by people, so please don't upload it unless there is that option where you can crop out that watermark. So you might upload them, and later on, some people, there is always an option of, instead of deleting the image, let us crop out that watermark. So you'll find they have cropped out that watermark. So Wikimedia Commons has those kinds of tools. Then also pornographic content. Please also don't upload it on Wikimedia Commons. Some people might say, okay, says, and all that. So there's always still that conversation. Maybe you can go to the discussion pages, Village Pump, and you ask, can I upload this content? Maybe it is used for this, so that you see clarification before you upload that image. And in case they ask, why did you upload this? You said that we reached a consensus to upload this image. It's for learning purposes and all that. So it might be maybe for science. So, but then we have what we call near, where you're taking an image of a building or a person, then you find you've taken 10 images. They're almost the same exact angle, maybe just a little bit of a twist. So on the angle, maybe someone is walking, moves on the left, moves on the right, maybe the hand is moving, like the path of raising the hand. Someone is trying to raise it out the best shot, and you'll be able to upload that image. Then also, don't upload images. Number 7, non-commercial, or we saw that Wikimedia Commons does not support these images or files that have limitations. Licenses have limitations that don't, I'm uploading my image, but don't sell it. Or I'm uploading my image, don't create derivatives out of it. So those, don't upload those images, even though they are putting them, they say that these are free images. Don't upload them. Then there are 2 notes. Files should be majorly for education purposes, not to cause harm. You might say that I've taken this person's image, maybe he's putting or is dressing in a certain way. So maybe, let me say in quotes, indecent. So you want to upload that image so that the entire world can be able to see, but you find that maybe this person was saying a swimming pool and is trying maybe to enjoy a, say, private moment, or just, then maybe the religion does not support that, or the culture does not support that, and you upload that image. So please just know, and most importantly, you can ask consent from that person if you're going to upload those images. Yeah. So even when you're uploading images on Commons, it doesn't matter that whether you took those images in 1990 something. Yeah, but as long as they relate, say, to the theme that you're trying to But because you might find that you want to upload an image of how a certain university looked like before it was renovated or before it was expanded. So you might want to upload that image. So as long as it has the metadata, you can upload, say, that image, even in today's date. Yeah, so that is also important. And then if you want to upload someone else's images, so you have to first upload them on Commons, but you need to put the person who we are going to see that within the demo when you're uploading the images. So you need to first upload the images, but you need to put the author that these images were uploaded, say, by Jen, and you upload them. After, you have to collect all those links. If there are 500 images, you have to collect all those links. So you have to put them within the template. So you have to send all those links to, say, Jen, who gave you the photos. Then you say that send to the VRT volunteer response team. Just tell them that I've given these images to Brian to upload them on my behalf under a free license. And these are the list of images. So you have to send an email to the VRT releasing your rights, that I'm allowing this person to upload these images under a free license. So you'll have emails back and forth. Then they will go on those images and put a tag that the VRT has received a response on this image, so that people don't delete it. Yeah, so the file formats, not all formats can be uploaded on Wikimedia Commons. So we are looking at these a bit of technical, but the phones usually do this for us. So images, that is photos, diagrams, images, maps, and say artworks. You have a physical copy, you scan it, and you want to upload it. So they usually prefer those to be in JPEG and PNG, SVGs, and all that. But most of the time, we don't worry about those. So also, audios, MP3s are not allowed. So you find that you have to first convert those audios to .ogg, and other formats that are open licenses. So also animations, they want .gif. So even video, if you're doing tutorials, animations, so documentaries, so maybe highlight videos of a certain event that you attended or training. So you have to convert them to .ogv or WebM. Mostly, we usually upload them under WebM. We are going to see which tools to use to convert these images, files, audios, and also. So also for PDFs, there are documents, they're usually liked in .pdf or deja vu, they call it deja vu, DJVU. So this one is usually for books, and they're usually used on the other side of Wikisource, digitizing. Wikisource is a project where you digitize books, you get a scanned copy, then the platform extracts the text, and you have to proofread and verify that whatever is extracted is similar to the scanning. That is another view of Wikisource. So the file formats, .doc is from Word, so PowerPoint, that is a .pptx, and also Excel files, .xls, these formats are not allowed. When you try to upload them, again, even .text, you'll find that they're showing you that that is not allowed on Wikimedia Commons. This is because maybe, say, certain companies say they don't want you to use their file extensions. So that is also, then also for 3D models, .stl. So any file format that is not supported has to be converted into the format that that is allowed on Wikimedia Commons. Yeah, so in case you want to convert the media files that you have, you can use online converters. But the disadvantage with online converters is that this want to exit this. So you can just go on, say, your browser that you're using. Let me keep this one here. Say maybe if you were dealing with audio, you can search maybe for online, say, audio converters. So they're going to suggest for you different versions. So I'm going to say, select this. So my internet is a bit slow, but as it is loading, you'll find that you can upload the audio that you want. But also sometimes they have certain limitations on the size that you can upload, whether it is a free version or something. So this is the audio converter. So you see that when you click here, they ask you, where do you want to get your files? Is this image on Google Drive? Is it from Dropbox or from the device itself? So if you click, say, from device, they're going to say, please choose where the audio is. See? Then you select, then you click next. But as you can see down here, they're telling you that the maximum file size for a free version before, say, logging in, or maybe they can limit and say, to you qualify for 1 GB, you have to sign into this. So that maybe they capture your email and be sending you, say, newsletters and all that. So there's always a limitation. You might find you've recorded maybe a longer audio or something. So there are always guides, so MP3 converter and all that. You see that they support different file formats. So you see that we have the .ogg converter here, which is the file type that we are looking. So still the same for video converters. You can download them, can upload the files there, and you convert them. So upload the file, it converts for you, choose, maybe put the name, then download. So that means you're incurring the data costs twice. Yeah, so that is, say, the disadvantage. And sometimes you might be required to watch some ads and all that. Then number 2, we have mobile applications. So if you go on Play Store or Google Store or App Store, Apple Store, and you can get those apps there. Just look for maybe video converters or your converters. Also, they might have limitation, or you have to first view a video ad so that they allow you to convert, you know? So something like that. Sometimes others may be there. Yeah, others are open source, others are developed by people so that you'll be able to use these tools. Also, sometimes they have limitations. Others want you to be having data and all that. Then also we have VLC. If you want to convert, VLC is, we usually use it, say, for movies most of the time, this player, the VLC itself, but it is really a very powerful open source tool. So when you come to media here, you'll see that there is an option for convert. Even you can use it to stream, say, their TVs. So you can go to their open TVs that you can just use to stream, maybe football, maybe a certain TV, local TV, if it is there. But that is beyond the scope of this one. So majorly what we want here is the option for convert. So when you click on convert here, it will be showing you that this is the pop-up that we want. So it will ask you to add the file. You'll click on the add button here. Say you want to convert, say, this video, you'll click on open. Then it is going to show you the file path where you want. Then down here, there is a convert. There's a button. Oh, sorry. Choose convert here. Then you'll click on convert or save. Then it'll ask you that where do you want the output of this file to go. So you can enter the name here of what you want to convert. Then also you have to choose. Remember we said open licenses. So you're seeing that this second option, it has WebM in the brackets. So meaning you want to convert whichever video into the format that is supported by Wikimedia Commons, that is accepted. Then also for audios, we see that there is OGG. So meaning you can use this tool to convert both audios and videos. So it is just easy as that. Then you'll get a converted video. So that is for VR. Then also it is unfortunate is the option is on desktop on the desktop version. It is not on last time I checked, it is not on the Android or iOS version. So if you download the VLC app, that option is not there. Then also there is Handbrake. Yeah, so also Handbrake is another tool that is, let me first close this. So there is also Handbrake. So also it is another tool that use tutorials are also there. Yeah, for the interest of time, we're not going to go through these tutorials of, Handbrake. Yeah, so the tool has come. So it is also, you can drag and drop or you can open a certain say file wherever it is saved. Yeah, let me say, so for example, this file here, you can choose, and it starts uploading. So it tells you that you can choose the file formats and all that. You can queue them. There's an option for queuing them. You can choose, say, the audio you want to, say, convert to, and all that. So also you can use this one to convert. So which one do you want? Say you want maybe this recorder, VPN. So also this one can be used to convert. Tutorials are always there. For the interest of time, we're not going to go through them. Then also we have other, so for the videographers or filmmakers, so there's Kdenlive. You can download. Also Kdenlive is open source, though this one is usually for people with computers, can install them. So those people who use Adobe Premiere, these are video editing softwares. So also you can, when you're exporting, you can convert those videos. So even DaVinci Resolve, even any other video editor, CapCut, and so on, you can use them to convert those videos before. It is easier to convert. Yeah, so another thing, when you're using, say, Handbrake, there's always data that is metadata that is lost. But they usually know that, yeah, when you convert this video using Handbrake, they usually put there the metadata for Handbrake. It is an open source tool also. Then when you want to upload images to Wikimedia Commons, there is always two ways. There is a single upload. You might want to upload one image. You just use the upload wizard, the one we're going to see how it works. Then also there are batch processing tools. There is Partipan, as we saw in the previous tool. This one, Partipan, you just get all the images, put them in a folder. So putting them in a folder, run the software. So you run the software. So I think I also have Partipan somewhere. Yeah, so Partipan, you run, say, the software, it extracts. Oh, it is taking some time. Yeah, so after extracting, then so it is going to give you, this one you did through spreadsheets. So if, say, you click on generate the spreadsheet, you're going to browse where the folder is. So maybe if you want to upload images, say, of Butare town, that is where you can click select the folder. So even you can include, say, subfolders here. So it usually wants in images, and it's going to give you that spreadsheet. It generates the files. So metadata and all that, you put them all into one place so that you log in into the device, then it starts uploading. You log in with your password and it starts uploading. So still there is a tutorial for that. Then also OpenRefine. So this is also data cleaning, data batch processing of images, adding metadata names and all that. So also it can be used. There are lots of tools. Then also, if you don't want to go through the conversion of these files and all that, there is also Video to Commons. So still, if you click on this link, anything that is underlined within the slides is it is going to take you to this page for Video to Commons. I didn't link it directly to the tool because you can read, and they always show you there is a status here for Video to Commons, and also there is a screenshot here. The interface always changes, so you can check whether the tool is working. Sometimes they be updating it, and also you can read through their tutorials also. Then there is always a link here, so even you can check some of the files that have been uploaded. So if I open this in a new tab, you'll see that people have uploaded some of the files in here. And when you open, they usually add in at the very bottom, they usually show you that you uploaded this with Video to Commons. So still, I had uploaded one video here. So it is as simple as you can click on add a task. You choose yeah, let me check from this. So you can just select, say, the video you want to upload. So it starts progressing. So this one depends on the size of the file that you're uploading. And still the options are here. where you can choose to, can say, you don't want to keep the audio, want to import subtitles. I want to maybe keep only the video. I don't want the audio itself. So it has to upload and all that. Then still you'll choose the license, you'll choose, so still resources are there. As I said that within, if you want to learn more how to use this tool, the different versions were uploaded in the other slide that I showed you, like on the upload guide. So yeah, on the upload guide that will be shared? You will click on this link, or you can just go to YouTube and you search for Wikimedia Uganda, and you search for the playlist called contributing to Wikimedia Commons. So on YouTube, you'll come to playlists here, just searching Wikimedia Uganda, then you look for the folder of contributing to Wikimedia Commons. That's how you're going to get. Then you look for this video, this last video here, that is going to be explaining lots about the conversions and using the VLCs, how to contribute to this. So as you see, converting using VLC, there's Handbrake, there's Video to Commons, also online converters. We hint about that. So you can, for detailed conversions, you can also use these tools. You can get those tutorials, even other tutorials, not necessarily these ones. So they are shorter versions, because this one is like 30 something minutes. So for people who want to upload pronunciations, also there's Lingua Libre. So this is majorly used for pronunciations. If you want then to record maybe a certain name, certain noun, or maybe how is it pronounced, say, within your language. So if that is a project that you're interested in, still you can use that. And you log in with your Wikimedia Commons account or Wikimedia account. Then you just hit, say, can come to the record wizard here, and you choose. Of course, it will tell you to test your microphone. So yeah, can get feedback. I've gotten feedback through my headsets. Then you click next. Then you set up your profile, the languages that you speak, also the license that you want to upload these. You click next, you choose the voice as male. Then you can add, say, maybe I want to talk about maybe, say, a dog. I add here. You can add even maybe a cat and all that. So yeah, choose the language. Say these are the two that I selected the other side. Also, you can create lists and all that. So still, after you click here on add, the words will be coming here. So they'll be coming. So that means you want to talk about 2 words and all that. So of course, you will click on next, you choose the language and all that. So it doesn't even take a minute to create an audio or pronunciation. Yeah. So that is how to convert files and images and so in that case. So we are looking at metadata. So I was talking about metadata. I said this is, it contains bits of information. So the reason why metadata is important, it prevents women from being anonymous. So if you upload images without metadata, then that image is not going to be found and it is likely to be deleted. But if it has good metadata, see that this one has, say, for example, the GPS coordinates, which is also, if you're taking someone's image, please, you can turn off the camera location so that it does not capture. That is if you're taking an image of someone who has called you for an interview. That one is also a bit risky. So you can turn it off within the camera settings. So people who still have maybe these phones, when you buy them, they usually have those default watermarks within them. So you can go in settings, can open the camera, then you go to camera settings and you disable those watermarks. So it is also, I'd skip that one, but please also. So metadata helps us to identify who is in the image. So the title, sometimes we put the title. Say, for example, here, we are seeing that we have the name here, have the file format, so where it is located, and also the size of the image. So sometimes you find the names are also added in there. So where was the image taken? So the location. So you see that the image is here. So this one, there is partnerships between OpenStreetMap and also Wikimedia Commons, even Wikidata. So if this image contains metadata, so of a certain place, So you'll see those coordinates within the image, and they can be picked and also mapped into OpenStreetMap, so that we get say location to that particular place. Also timestamp, we've seen when it happened. So they usually show you when you took. So we're seeing the date and the time is also within the metadata here. We're seeing the device that you use to capture. So we are seeing here the title is there. So that is if the title of, say, you're taking an image of someone, building or landscape, that is where you can be telling you. So the settings, someone might want to know, oh, this is really a nice image. What settings this person used, maybe if you want to replicate that. So it is very, very important. Also, it shows ownership. We saw that in the other image, there was author will within that image. Then also, we are seeing that yeah, so we are going to see that metadata, if you borrow someone's camera and the metadata shows the author is will and you upload it, that image is likely to be deleted. Yeah, it's likely to be deleted. So please pay attention to that. Don't manipulate metadata. You've seen the author is will and you're trying to remove that. So please don't. So you find that this is someone's auto, but you want to say in quotes that you're stealing it. So files and all that. So it is very, very important. So don't modify the metadata, manipulate it so that you make the image yours. The other person might be still having the real information. So as I mentioned, online converters to remove. So we saw these licenses yesterday and said that the most common one that we use is this one of, this one of CC by 4.0 is the one that we usually use. It is very, very important to use that. This one, you can refer to the previous. So to break it down, so this is the license that we recommend to be using. So it tells you that you can share this image in any formats, you can adapt, make changes to it, but you need to attribute the person, and also you need to share it under the same license. So still the source is down here. Then for purposes of adding categories, so descriptions. So you need to be specifying a description, write strong descriptions. Instead of writing women at an event in Uganda, put participants at the African Wiki workshop in Uganda, discussing copyright and ethical documentation, image taken on this. So it is really very, very important. So someone can look at the metadata and say, oh, this is Africa Wiki Women workshop in Uganda. So it was taken 2006, so that. So even we have categories. So these are art and feminism, Uganda 2025. So meaning each campaign can create its own category, or there are these women activists in Uganda, or maybe Ugandan engineers, or maybe, engineers in Kenya, professors, and so that there are also those categories. Instead of putting them in generic category women, so you rather say maybe put it in women activists in Uganda, so that much visibility. If someone is looking for the images of women activists, is going to likely find that image there. But if you put in women, then it might be hard. You might find lots of images. So even there's a provision for user categories. So if you want to gather all these images in your place, say at once, so that one also is there. There's a provision. You can create that particular category. Yeah, so some of the pitfalls, this is where you find that you're uploading images under CC. Just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. So you're trying to upload someone else's work and your own, as if it is your own. Ethically, that one is not right. You might manipulate the metadata and you get away with it. But say, for example, this image wins, someone is likely to come and claim that this image is mine. So don't upload images without metadata. Please add descriptions, add categories. Don't add in, say, wrong categories. the image was taken, say, in Ghana, and you're uploading that it was taken from the US. Please, because you want to participate within, say, the US competition, please put the right information. Copyrighted music should be avoided. So logos and posters, please don't put them there. So it is demo time. Maybe I'm going to make this one real quick. Sorry. So to upload the images, to upload, just come to Media Commons. So here, let me change. So you can come to preferences. So this is the old interface. I just want to update it. Let me click so that it appears like the default one that most of us are going to be having. So this is the default interface that we have, and there are two ways of getting the upload buttons. One is the button is here, and also we have another button that is here, upload a file. So you can use either of the two, any of the two, so that you'll be able to, it will take you to the same page. So you can read through this, and you know, there's always picture of the day that changes. So you can choose upload file. So this is the upload wizard. So you can drag and also select. So I'm going to say select one of the images. So, oh, sorry, this is an AI image. So it shows you that it was uploaded, but AI images, there is a lot of discussion about it that we don't usually upload them. So this is HIK version, HIK version. So that means I need to first convert my photos to that particular. So even when I try to upload this, they're going to show you that, please, this is a version. So sometimes if you've turned on maybe live photos and all that. So for the interest of time, and since my interest is slow, allow me use this upload guide, because still the steps that are in there are the ones that we are going to follow. So within this upload guide is you have to click on the buttons, upload file, either of the two you can upload. Then it is going to bring for you this interface that we've just looked at. So you can either drag the files, or you can click on select media and choose to the computer to browse you where you are, or within your phone on the gallery. So you can upload 50 images at a go within using this upload wizard tool. Yeah, so the more images and also the size of the images also is what is going to matter a lot. So after clicking on this button, select media files to share. So it is going to take you, you're going to browse where your images are, and you can either select one, select 10, you can select 50. You choose to upload all of them at once. Then I selected two here. You can always, at the very bottom here, you can always track the progress of the image, depending on your internet speed and also the size of the image that you're trying to upload. So also there are always these circles that are always rotating. They're always showing you the progress of the image. So here, sometimes maybe you're using internet, maybe your internet gets used up. So they always show you maybe could not connect to the server, your internet has snapped. So also it will show you these hexagons with a white exclamation mark to show you that maybe something has gone wrong. Then you can just come here at the bottom and you click on retry failed uploads. Then if you're trying to upload already an image that is existing, they're going to show you that this image, maybe since I'm using red, let me change to another color. Yeah, orange. Let me put orange since. So here, it will show you that the file is already existing, say, if you're going to upload duplicates. So the Wikimedia Commons has a way of knowing that the image is existing. So if the image uploads successfully, there is this circle with a check. And you can say, okay, you can upload that. So if you want to remove this image that is already existing, you'll just click on the remove button. And that image is going to be removed from this current upload. So we go to the next page where they will ask you that, do you want to provide, that is if you're uploading one image or multiple images? So you see, as you can see that I have two images here. I can choose to delete, to supply all the information at once. So that up here, you can select provide information for all files. So since you see the same person doing the same work or it is an event, you can choose that. So you can choose also to select for an individual file. But that one, if you have 100 images, 50 images, then that will be a bit different for you. So here they will ask you, were these works created for you? And anyone is free to use them? Yes, that is the default option that you're going to be choosing. These works were created for someone else. That is in case you're trying to upload someone else's image, you'll have to put there. Then sometimes we use other people's work. You're building on a certain logo. As I said, your sensation Wiki loves folklore, that is the GNO. Then maybe you want to add the work like in Uganda. Yeah, so here you will choose the appropriate option. These works were entirely created by me if you're the one who took that particular image. This work contains works of others. So if you built on someone's logo, or perhaps you made the image black and white, or you cropped it, something like that. So even for AI, here, these works were generated by AI. They will ask you for the prompts. What did you type in really to give you that image? So can it be replicated? What did you use? ChatGPT? Did you use DeepSeek? Did you use Grok? Which AI did you use? So that they try to recreate that particular image. Then also here, it's where you choose the license that you're going to be using as depending. So we see that it only supports the 3 licenses. That is CC BY, SA 4.0, and also CC0, which is like the public domain. Yeah. So then when you reach on this bit, you have to name your images. Please, sorry, you have to name your images. Don't leave them as default. It's the thing that is... don't leave them by default. You have to put the name of the image. Say maybe Brian, maybe standing next to the bridge, or Brian at maybe Africa Wiki Women Workshop. You have to put it there. Then also the caption. So even the caption here, maybe Brian, portrait of Brian in 2025. So you put it there. So we also have, you can add, say we're going to see caption in another language. You can always click here. Then you choose the option, say Luganda. Then the image is you're going to type in within your own language. So here you can check the caption to be the same as description. Whatever you entered in the caption is going to be the same. So even here, the dates, if it has metadata, it is this date and time is automatically going to be picked from the metadata of the photo or of the video and something. So here we are seeing this one is usually a Wikidata item. So what do you see within the image? This is why you can describe, say, I'm seeing a bridge, I'm seeing a human, I'm seeing a river, I'm seeing trees within that. So this is why I usually enter that information. Then lastly, this is say where we put the categories. So if we go to the next slide, so this is like I'm entering the exact parameters. So technician repairing photocopier in Uganda is the title. Then the caption is still shows technician in Uganda. Then so I clicked on the other add button where now I chose the Luganda version. So you see that here it has changed and here it is English. When you click on add, you'll be able to search for the language that you want to contribute in. So even you can add multiple addings here. So you see that I'm adding more about technicians, the description. So instead of using the same name as the caption here, I'm trying to add in the description. So technicians usually repair and maintain printers in different places in Uganda regions. So that's what I put. So still even you can add the description within another language as we see for captions here. So it can be, say, Sezibwa Falls. That is the image. But when you come here, then you describe Sezibwa is a waterfall located within Uganda. It is a tourist attraction that is gazetted. It is maybe you put the space, maybe 3 hectares. So you put maybe is it a UNESCO site? People come here to worship and offer their sacrifices and all that. That is what you can put within the description. So again, to add more about, so here we're seeing, I saw a human, person is repairing, the technician, seeing a photocopier and seeing also a file cabinet where they put the files in there. Then also on categories, if you're typing categories, most of the times they are case sensitive. So you need to know if you're typing people of Uganda by occupation. Sometimes you might find it is people in Uganda, or you can say pineapples of Uganda, pineapples in Uganda. So you have to look for those categories. So maybe professors of Uganda, professors in Uganda, buildings in Uganda. So there's always of and in. So you have to look at even from. So you see there is a technicians from Uganda or technicians of Uganda. So if you're typing the category and it shows you that it is red, that means that category does not exist. Either you've made a typo in the category or the category itself does not exist. And if it is blue or purple, then it is also existing. Sometimes it can just be a space that is added on the extra, maybe when you're copying, you copy also the space. So also we have here location, latitude, and longitude. So also this one is picked from the metadata. And if you leave it by default here, or you can remove it, doesn't mean that it is deleted from the metadata. So that information is also going to appear. So if you remove and click publish, still it will be appearing the other side. So after, you have to click on the publish button. If you don't click on the public button, that means everything you've done is not existing on Wikimedia Commons. So you have to click the publish button. And when you click the publish button, this is how the image is going to be. You can use this link here to view your file, or you can copy this and share it or put it in a folder and something like that. Or even you can choose to upload more files down here. Yeah, so literally that is the training for today. So I use the uploads guide so that we'll be able to capture most of the scenarios that we are going to encounter during upload that we are not going to use through the upload wizard, but still there are other ways of contributing this. And most of the things are within the other audio. And also, as I said, that here you can also import images from Flickr itself directly, put a link and upload image, and it comes here. Yeah. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah, maybe if we have questions that we can address before we end the session.
Thank you
Yes,
very
please.
much, Brian. Dear mentees, we are waiting for your questions. If you are free to choose where you want to ask the questions. If you wish to write them in the chat box, go ahead. And if you wish to speak, just put a hand show and we'll give you the floor to speak.
There is a hand from Alabi. Yes, Alabi.
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much for this very insightful training. I just want to ask a question. Is it possible that the title, caption, and description are the same thing? You know, in your demo, I observed that there was a particular point that I think the caption and the description was similar. So is it possible to have those three fields, the title, caption, and description, like saying the same thing basically?
Yes, yes. Because you can say an image of Brian at Wiki Indaba. So that is the title. Then you put it in the caption and also in the description. Yes, it is possible.
Okay,
Yes,
possible. Okay. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Any other question? I'm not seeing any question. Yeah, so I'm going to share the links within the chat, and basically our assignment is going to be uploading two files on Wikimedia Commons. We add the categories, we add the descriptions, and the captions. Yes, then you share the link of the images you will have uploaded. Yes, that's our assignment. Yes.
While waiting for questions, I would like to tell the mentees that this happens to be our last session for the On-Wiki Sales program. So to not only complete the assignment for today, make sure you brush up all the assignments you've been given so far, go through them, and more information will be shared to you on the WhatsApp chat in the coming hours. Yeah. So if there are any questions, you can ask them now. You still have the floor. Okay, well, if there are no questions, I would like to ask everybody on the chat right now to put on their cameras if you feel comfortable with it, so that we can have a group picture. Please, can we kindly put on our cameras? We'd like to see our faces. Okay, let me start. Kindly turn on your cameras, please. Okay, can we smile for the cameras?
Smiling is always hard when it is needed.
I know the feeling.
It's always hard. And when the camera is not in front of you, you always have that nice smile always comes in.
Yeah. Okay, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you all for taking part in this session. I think we'll continue communicating using the group. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the group. We are here for you, and we'll be there to tend to any of your questions. So have a nice day. Thank you, our formator, Mr. Baluku Brian. Brian,
Thank you,
sorry.
Catherine.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Nice day to you too. It is already night this way in Uganda.
Oh, okay. Have a good night then.
Okay, have a lovely day. Thank you for the very day moderation. Excellent.